It is the home of the greatest show on grass as EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf brings us to the desert Southwest and TPC Scottsdale. With Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, pleased to be joining you here in the Scottsdale sun. And Frank, apart from either embracing or trying to tune out the carnival-like atmosphere here in Scottsdale, what do you need to do to be successful at a course like this?
Have fun first and foremost, because I know when you stand on that first tee at TPC Scottsdale, the first thing you want to go to is 16, 17, and 18. So just enjoy the first 15 holes first.
This one working up the right side.
First swing of the day, not quite on the fairway. First cut, shouldn't be a problem.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
125 is the number, just a flick, pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is a 13-footer. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3. That is into the first of the 2 bunkers to the right of this second fairway.
Ball sitting in this pristine white sand, but they do have lip issues between them and this crowned green, which is tough to hold. Got to get the right yardage.
Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short. Oh, that's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. That is a welcome par. You know where we are because you can look to the right. We're in the desert. You want to keep it out of that. If you do, with a good tee shot, absolutely a chance to get home in 2 and maybe jumpstart the round with an eagle 3. Well, that is right and way offline. be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Ball nicely positioned in the layup zone, managed to stay out of the desert, now can attack with the third.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
10-foot putt left. Oh, good putt right there. His second birdie in these opening 3 holes as he gets it to 2 under par. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 fourth?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of this green.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. This can be a tough hole, this par 4 fifth at 470 yards. It is made considerably easier if you pound your drive. And you need to hit it long and straight. From there, you'll have a chance to access the whole location and maybe make a birdie. No issues here. That is into the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Now to the par 4 6th. Decision time, Frank. Driver, or do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's been stiffened up though. The length hasn't increased, but that bunkering and that choke point. So the strategy, do you have the length to get past them? Or if you have to lay up, it's going to leave a much longer second shot. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Now this, Iona, from just off the fairway.
We're looking at 134 yards to the front of the green, 140 yards to get you to the flag, and the pin on the front portion.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed, still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive and that green starts to widen.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Oh, yeah, really well done there. That was definitely more than a knee knocker, but it is in for bogey. There's a good hole right here, the par 4 8th at 475 yards, a slight dogleg to the left. This is where you want to hit that sweeper. If you have that in your bag, get a little extra roll on that hooking tee shot from there, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now this for birdie.
And Rich, this is a green I am familiar with, and this putt is slower than most people realise. Slightly up that slope, little bit of movement from right to left.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Finishing up the front side at TPC Scottsdale with the 453-yard par 4 ninth. Avoid the two bunkers down the right-hand side. Then players have an open approach to a green with a ridge bisecting it. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
And that approach shot finishes up on the safe side. That's the right side of the green, but the hole is cut, as we can see, on the left, so long putt.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th.